Okay. Good evening. My name is Salena-Hawkins, and this is my wife, Zola, Salena-Hawkins. And we're coming back to what we call moments in time, our self-serving, little publicity-seeking.
Welcome to our home.
We have a lot of fun doing this. What we decided to do was come back after a hiatus,
Brief hiatus.
brief hiatus, and bring those of you who are interested, bring you into what the latest thing is that we're doing, which is very interesting. I can assure you, it has to do with a book that I wrote called Black, White, and Brown on the Blue Line.
Right.
Black, White, and Brown on the Blue Line.
Okay, I can bring it in a little bit here.
Okay.
Okay. And return it. Okay.
Okay, a few years back, I got the exact date, the exact year, right here in 2014. Obviously, books germinate for a while before you write them. In this case, that's exactly what happened. I'm from Chicago, and in Chicago, we have something called the Chicago Transit Authority. It's a transportation system like the New York train system and so forth. Previous to 2014, there was not a public transportation system in Los Angeles. I mean, everything was either prior, it was streetcar, and then later, as I
Red car,
understand,
which they deleted, and then they brought back.
they brought back, you could take the bus. But someone had this grand plan to create something called the Blue Line that would go from downtown Long Beach to downtown Los Angeles. Marvelous undertaking. I don't know how long it took, and I don't know the engineering details.
Google it.
Google it. But it was a great idea, and people jumped on it.
Oh, let me interrupt you for a minute to let you know that today, as things morph, it was initially the Blue Line, and now they call it the A Line.
Is that right? I didn't know.
Right, yes.
Well, we haven't been on the line in
No,
a
we haven't been
while.
on the line in a while, except in the book.
Except in the book. When it was the Blue Line, and we were riding it rather frequently, it occurred to me as a writer, as a storyteller, that there's some stories on this train. You know, almost every time we got on this train, there would be something happening. Either
all the way live.
Oh my God, all the way live. It would either be melodramatic or dramatic or
startling
or amazing. They had good security, so I don't remember any murders. That came later. But I kept thinking, so I slowly began to put together a series of short stories. I'm calling them vignettes. They could be playlets. As a matter of fact, another development that is coming out of the book will focus on what can be done with it dramatically on stage. But that's at another point in time. Already we have a number of people who are interested in doing this, both musician friends and actors and actresses.
Initially as a podcast and then on stage.
Exactly. So what I thought we could do is give you some idea of what some of this work sounds like, and offer you what might be called a preview. Starting it off like this. Relax, have your tea.
Okay, let me just make sure that the picture is clear enough for you. And it is recording, and it looks clear enough for you. Okay, go ahead.
Black, white, and brown on the blue line. Once again, initially, it was mainly working class black and brown people riding the blue line. Only a few white people. I remember the demographics showed that it was mainly black and brown.
Right. White people would take it if they're going down to a sports event downtown. Okay,
Okay.
you get on a certain station and and you get off and that's it.
Okay,
Or
but
downtown
on the
local.
day-to-day basis,
Mm-hmm.
black and brown people who were going up and down eh, from Long Beach down to downtown
Mm-hmm.
were taking the blue line.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it was pretty tight security, so you could be feeling safe. People would go by and check your ticket to see whether you bought a ticket.
Right.
The honor system was in operation, and some people thought that would automatically fail, but it didn't,
Right.
because people are more honest than we think they are.
That's true. Very true.
What I said early on in the book, in the prologue,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute, I have you listed for the person who is going to read the prologue. So I'd like to have you do it.
Nothing like a little surprises
Yes,
at
yes.
the moment. Okay.
Take your time and do a good job.
I will work on that. It would have been impossible to predict a blue line in Los Angeles, Watts, 107th and Avalon Avenue, California, when I came to live here, or live there, back in 1966. In Los Angeles County, many of us, pressed by circumstances, have suffered distances that would make a Campbell thirsty. Of course, a new car to me, an oil change. There were people talking about putting trains on city tracks, no doubt, but I never heard their talk. I was too busy trying to force my ragged old car to run a few more miles, or trying to figure out how I would walk from Belgium to Holland without peeing on myself. Once upon a time, stranded beside a road to eternity down there in Orange County, someone told me that the property I was standing in front of was as large as Luxembourg, and I had walked across most of Austria to get there. Gotta admit it, I didn't have the vision to assume that there would ever be a rail transportation system like a hard-heeled PTA in Chicago. Certainly nothing that would ever come close to that monstrosity that connected various tentacles of New York with itself. The Blue Line, 21st century, and its crossing arms, the green and red line, is unique. It doesn't go very far. Surely there's more railway at Disneyland, but it does take you to different places if your mind is open. From the metro station, 7th Street, downtown Los Angeles, to 1st Street, downtown Long Beach. From the end of one world to the end of another world. Rich people do not ride the blue line, meaning that the blue line is there for people of color who are not wealthy. A hardcore of white working types ride the train in the morning going to their jobs in downtown Los Angeles and again in the evening. There is a heavy police presence. The train has its own special police force, heavy, lots of money invested in the blue line, and none of the investors want to do anything because of people being afraid to ride the train or gang warfare. Strangely, the honor system is in effect. Signs in English, Spanish, and Korean explain that each passenger should have proof of payment. If not, the penalty is a stiff fine. No eating, drinking, smoking, or outrageous behavior is permitted, and rules are seriously enforced. Sometimes for days on end, riding north and south, south and north, no one will check to see who has a ticket, a transfer, a bus pass, or train travel too. But the seed of obedience to the rules has been so deeply sown that most sensible people know that it isn't worth the gamble to try to cheat the system. African Americans and Spanish speaking brown skinned people ride the blue line. black and brown on and white on the blue line, concept comes from our experiences with each other. Familiar strangers.
Familiar strangers. So what we're going to do,
That was unheard.
oh, that was unheard. What we're going to do in the weeks to come is read you little stories from black, white, and brown on the blue line. Get ready. Thank you.
And the next time we meet, be sure to make sure you have some libation and a little snack or two to enjoy the show. We missed you, and we hope this is a good new year for all.
It better be. It better be.